What's up, everybody? I hope y'all are doing well. I'm Anthony. You're watching Palmetto Prepared. Today we're going to do something I haven't really done but like one time in like 100 videos, and that is going to be an honest review. Now, I don't usually like to review things on the channel because there are channels that are literally dedicated to reviewing everything. However, since I do buy all the stuff with my own money, sometimes I would like to share with y'all when I actually find a good product. So that's what I'm doing today. And since it is the holidays, and I'm sure this video is going to circulate after the holidays, so birthdays, anniversaries, or whatever, this will be applicable as well. It's nice to be able to get a product that's at a fair price point and is actually pretty good. So I wanted to share that with y'all, and that is the OKC, Ontario Knife Company, Rat 3. But this one is the Cabela's. Cabela's and Bass Pro, I believe, since they merged. This is their exclusive. Now, when I say it's their exclusive, the only difference is it's got rosewood handles, and I think the steel is different. But other than that, this is the product right here. We're going to start off with the pros because I think we all need to start with the good stuff versus the bad stuff. And the first plus is this thing is made of 1075 steel. Now, I could be mistaken, but the rest of them I believe are 1095, which is a little bit more superior quality steel than a 1075, but 1075 is still a great steel. The thing I really like about it is the fact that you can put an edge on this thing really easy. It's very easy to sharpen, and it actually maintains its edge pretty good. Not as well as like my EDC, my S30V steel. It was really hardcore, good steels, like the powdered steels. But when it comes down to a 10 series steel, this is actually still a really good steel. It's far superior than your 8 Chromov and your OS 8, you know, the Chinese and Japanese steel. So that's what I like about it. Now, one of the main things I like is the fact that when you go to sharpen it, you can sharpen it on just about anything. So a piece of sandstone you pick up off the ground, or even the bottom of your coffee mug. Yes, this is my coffee mug because I don't drink coffee. But boom, you've now got a nice sharpened edge. Obviously it's going to take a few more times than that, but that's how easy it is to do using one of whatever you have around you, because this type of steel really does take an edge very easily. All right, now another plus is hand size. I wear extra large gloves. I'm 6'4". I'm a pretty big guy, and this is a smaller knife meant for more intricate, fine work. Well, when it comes down to it, it really isn't that much difference at the end. My hand does kind of go off to the end, but if I'm using this little finger groove here, which thank God they cut it in, I have plenty left on the handle, and I can easily put my thumb back here on the knurled edge and really do some fine feather sticking. So if I'm cutting open an animal, say a fish, or if I'm feather sticking, doing some really intricate work, this handle works just fine. It's good enough for my hand, so unless you have bigger hands than me, you shouldn't have an issue. Another plus is, since it is a 1075, that is a high carbon steel. So the fact that it has a 90-degree spine, being a high carbon steel, you can throw spark off a ferro rod. So this is my Uberleben ferro rod. This is this thing, you're obviously gonna have to take off a little bit of the coating to do it, but boom, we're throwing off sparks. So it's nice to know that if I lose my scraper, I got a nice high carbon 90-degree spine to throw off some sparks. And finally, one of the best things about it is when I buy a knife, a lot of times they don't ever come with a sheath. And if they do come with a sheath, it's usually pretty garbage. Well, this one, the sheath isn't bad. I'm not going to say it's like the best one out there by any means, but it's a nice bonus whenever you spend a certain amount of money on a knife. And it comes with an okay sheath, one that you can actually use and take around with you. So this one is leather, made in China, because there's a little sticker that came on the inside. But it's actually not that bad. It's not super flimsy. It secures the knife. The stitching's still there after I've been carrying it and whatever, and it's everything I need it to be. So it works just fine. Not a bad sheath, but a pretty good one, and you're really not adding that much money to the overall price point of the knife. For the con, the only real con I have with this knife, and it's minute, is the fact that it is a carbon steel. So since it doesn't have that chromium in there, it's going to rust. When you have a high carbon steel like a 1095, 1055, 1075 like this, if you don't have this coating on the blade, it's going to rust. So you're going to have to make sure you keep this blade oiled, especially the cutting edge. So whenever you go to put it away for whatever, just put a little bit of oil on there and you'll be fine. One of those things where a lot of people who don't have high carbon blades, who have never dealt with them before, don't realize the intricacies of it. So I wanted to give y'all a warning. If you do buy this for a loved one, just make sure that you let them know, hey, it is a high carbon blade. So make sure they oil it before they put it away. simple, quick, and easy. It's not one of those like hardcore reviews. I'm not going to go and show you how to cut the whole world down. If you know how to use a knife, then you can do whatever yourself. I just wanted to let y'all know that I actually think this is a pretty good product. I've had this particular one for about 5 months now. I bought it right after my birthday in July, so I really do like it. I use it, you know, not all the time, but I use it just enough, and it's really good, especially if you want to throw it into a bug out bag or a get home bag, or use it around the house like I do whenever I'm cutting stuff for my livestock and whatnot. But hey, for the best part about it is the price point. It's under $60, and I got a discount because I'm military. So for under $60 knife, having a nice quality sheath, having a pretty good wood handle, and being able to do everything I need to do for under $60, I think that's a pretty good price point, and I think you're actually getting your money's worth. So if you are considering buying something for a loved one or yourself, and you want to look into a nice smaller fixed blade, something that you can really use that intricate work for, then definitely look at this thing. It's actually a pretty good product. If you like my video, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel if you haven't, and I will catch y'all later, okay? Bye.